really appreciate you, and I adore.
I've been blessed this morning.
I know, right? It's been a beautiful morning. I'm really enjoying it and sharing it with a lot of people. And Stephanie, I haven't seen 16,000 years. Stephanie, how are you?
I'm good.
But that said, you are not serious.
Oh,
Don't mind him.
he said that.
Don't mind him.
Medash, me and you today after the show. Come and see me.
But we just listened to. Let's delve into matters at hand because our time is running out.
Sure.
And you heard what PCS said. Let me go with Kitri.
Sure.
You heard what she said.
Yes, I did.
What do you think about the situation?
Honestly, I don't really blame her because, especially when you're a Christian, me being a Christian myself, there are some teachings that we were exposed to, back then that, up till now, if not for God or for some certain exposures that we've gotten, we would have been still stuck in the dark. Okay, for example, there was a whole lot. I quite remember there was a time that I went to a salon, all right, to get my nails done, and then there was this lady that came there. He just came for a nail polish or whatever, and the what do we call the cutest? The
nail
nail
polish.
polish that
Yeah.
they brought the brand was Cobra. I don't know if you've heard.
No.
That's the brand.
But that's what even scared me.
And it has
Safe.
a yes.
For real.
And this lady went hysteric, like, God forbid, I
Hey,
rebuke it in Jesus' name. It can never be.
Hey, sister.
As if you paint the thing on your nails,
become a cobra.
automatically,
You become a
yes,
cobra.
there's some demonic attachments to it. So
Wow.
I believe that sometimes, when growing up in churches, the things that they teaches us, I think they should tone it down a little bit. There was a time that we heard that some of this hair extensions,
It's from the under the
yes,
water.
under the sea, or it's mame water hair. When you do makeup, it's forbidden. When you do this, there's this statement that Brother Sammy made recently that everything good has been taken out of Christianity, and I agree with him. Because sometimes I think it's uncalled for. I mean, just imagine right now, if not for the exposure that PSC has gotten, how would she, have gotten to where she is now?
Yeah.
Is she now going to have a DVD stand, or maybe a distributor to maybe stand somewhere in the corner and then distribute her music or something like that? So I think that right now, our pastors or wherever the church that we go through, there are certain things that they should teach us that, for example, this gospel artist, what was her name? Dinah Samoa. She said, gone are the days when she used to think, Stephanie, don't laugh. Gone are the days when... Oh, why are you laughing?
The only version in the gospel. Sorry.
Gone are the days where she used to think that maybe wearing trousers or maybe, dressing up or doing makeup was a sin. But now look at her. She's now a slay queen. And she's still, yes, and she's still doing, her work as a Christian.
Slay mama.
So I think that it's about time that we get certain mentalities from our head and stop thinking about, all these things, this is from this. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist. Maybe probably there are certain things that exist, but then it is too much when especially Christians. It's becoming like, how do I put it? It's becoming unbecoming for especially for the Christians. More like if you're a Christian, you must always put on a turban. You must wear your clothes from, from top to down, looking like I don't know what. But you can still worship God and still have all the good things in life. You can still worship God and still look good and all that. So I believe I'm just grateful, or I'm just thankful that now she's been exposed to the truth, and actually the truth has set her free. Yeah. So yeah, that's what.
But Stephanie, would you say it's because we don't read or we don't research? Because there's this saying that you want to hide something from a black man, put it in a book. Do you think that's our problem?
It could also be a factor.
No, I think it's a main factor.
The reason I say that is from PSA's point of view. I'm not sure PSA is someone who, excuse me to say, who would like. Do you get it? So for the reading aspect, I don't think that will do for her. But I think as time is evolving, things are changing. Okay, and their era too is another thing. So I understand where she's coming from, because probably their time there wasn't anything like social media, and social media is all attached to girls exposing themselves, like slaying and all that. That's what social media is actually known for. So even if your child is going to go on social media, you're trying to prevent her because of the negative aspects that we usually see. So if PSA is actually saying this, she's right, but I think there needs to be more education on this, because you'll be amazed to find out that there are a lot of people who still think like PSA, who hasn't seen the light yet. Yes. So we need more education. People, media people, like people who are actually on social media, who are making business out of social media, they need to educate the public more. Like, yeah, mom, like, I kind of saying, our mothers, our grandmothers, because there's this friend of mine who is a fashion designer, and last time I was telling her, Charlie, you have to be on TikTok, like, because a lot of things are happening on TikTok now. You can post your things every day and be getting. She said, no, Stephanie, I don't want my family people to see. Yes, I don't want my family people. I don't want my family people to see I'm on this, and they'll start attacking me. So you see, and this is someone who is like of my age. Is not someone who is in even PSA's age bracket. So like there are lots of people who have this kind of perceptions that needs to be worked on, or like they need to be they need more education on some of these things. That when you come on social media, when you are using social media, it has nothing to do with the devil. When you're using Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, if you're a business person, even right now, you're not even a business person, you can just go on social media, pick somebody's story, you are in your room reading it out, and the next moment you are getting some what's the name, ambassadorial deals and all that. You are in your room talking about some herbal stuff that can cure certain diseases, and you're making money in the comfort of your home. So these are some of the aspects that have to be more exposed to people, rather than the negative side of it. Yes.
I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, but do you know that sometimes, regardless of the education you put in it, you see, faith, most of these things are rooted in faith.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my Christian faith doesn't allow me to do certain things. So right from childhood, you are taught to believe in certain things, and those are something that is very hard to get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm a Christian and they tell me that, okay, when I'm growing up, I shouldn't expose my body, I know at the back of my mind that this is something that probably we don't do at all. Mm-hmm. So with such a person, I don't think, like, no amount of what you say can actually, I don't know whether it was education that, or maybe Miss Dinah Samoa was educated, that's why maybe she was able to change. But I think that as time goes on, you get to, you yourself, you get the self-realization, and then maybe you change.
Because if you realize, like, everyone around you is doing,
something, it's changing, it's evolving.
You also like to
be like, okay,
you get it,
because you realize you're stagnant. You're not going anywhere.
You're not making any progress.
Yeah,
like you're both saying, there are good and bad sides of everything.
Yes.
Yeah. So you always look out for the positives, and I agree with you, especially with what Stephanie was saying about the fact that we should get some more, education on it. People can understand properly. Then, because for me, I see how PC is going on a different level,
Yeah.
and
You see,
super excited,
Yeah.
energy
like
woman.
growth,
Yeah.
That's
I
what I
tell
call
you,
her.
yeah.
And it's beautiful. So they're good and bad sides to everything.
Sure.
And we all need that education
Yeah.
to keep us going. We have another conversation to have. We're moving away from PCS, and this is about rapper Edem, and he believes that he was robbed of the 2015 VGMA Artiste of the Year award. Now, Ghanaian rapper Edem Go Get 'Em has stated in a recent post on X that he should have won the Artist of the Year slot in the 2015 Ghana Music Awards, likening his situation with this year's Ballon d'Or, which did not portray the expectation of a lot of people. He alluded in the post that even though he merited the Artist of the Year award, it went to a different artist. Why then hashtag Ballon d'Or come they behave like that? Where VGMA not take me 2015 Artist of the Year? This is a heinous crime. That's what he's saying. A daylight robbery. Sinus Jr. is the real winner, he wrote. In 2015, the nominees for the Artist of the Year category in the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards were Daddy Lumba, Stoneboy, Guru, Edem himself, Miss V, Sarkodie, and Samini. And Stoneboy, who won Artist of the Year slot, said in a speech that I believe that the other artists are happy I won. Behold how tall I have grown. This is well deserved. That was what Stoneboy said after he won the Artist of the Year award in 2015. That's what we're discussing. We actually tried to get hold of rapper Edem, but he said no comment for now. For now, he doesn't want to comment on it. But I wanted to bring this to you, draw your attention to this, ladies. What do you think about it? Because let me go back again and read that the nominees for the 2015 Vodafone Ghana Music Awards in 2015, the nominees were Daddy Lumba, Stoneboy, Guru, Edem himself, Miss V, Sarkodie, and Samini. That year. And that day, Stoneboy won it. It's not an easy category at all. The nominees are all shakers. They were shakers and movers, still shakers and movers.
So,
What do you think?
I did. Let me ask. Did he report the issue to the police?
Huh? How did police come into this?
Because
the police come into
if you tell I'm asking because if you tell me that you were robbed.
Oh.
Being robbed means something that you can only be robbed of something that you own, something that belongs to you, your inheritance, your family lineage. Something that, belongs to you. That's what you could be robbed of. So that's why I'm asking. Maybe automatically the award belonged to him and then maybe he was robbed of it. But other than that, well, let me go on by saying that just like you said, Daddy Lumba, Stoneboy, Guru, Edem himself, Miss V, Sarkodie, and Samini, these were the artists on
the Artist of the Year category the nominees.
These are all artists that were really at their peak at that time. Okay, so I believe that maybe unless Edem knows something that we do not know, is he trying to say that maybe the then times VGMAs, maybe they are not credible enough? Maybe that's why they stole something that belonged to him and gave to somebody. But other than that, I think that comment was uncalled for. Way back 2015. Are you trying to tell me that, because I didn't hear Sarkodie coming out to, make a complaint, or maybe Daddy Lumba, and these are also really, really top artists. So what made you felt like you deserved it more than they did? What made you felt entitled to, say what you said? I don't agree with him. I feel like, now look at something, even if that was true, which I'm not saying it was. The award was given to Stoneboy. Now look at Stoneboy, okay? Stoneboy, even after that, and maybe we saw Edem, still relevant in the industry and everything, we would have said, okay, maybe you worked hard and maybe you were robbed of something. But now look at Stoneboy. Stoneboy is out here putting, Ghanaian music on the world map. Mm-hmm. And we can barely find you on the Ghana map. So I believe that I think he should come in, unless maybe our brother Edem is trying to bring in maybe a new song and he just wants to, bust the media a little bit. But other than that, I think it's uncalled for. He should, focus more on, bringing out more music to make him more relevant in Ghana. That's all I
The Artist of the Year category, is it voting, Mr. Hagler? Is there a lot of voting, or is it determined by the I want to find out real quick if it's determined by the board,
the board
or the academy, or
I think
is
voting also counts.
voting counts?
Yeah.
Academy also counts,
Yeah,
and then
academy counts.
the
So
board
it's,
also
it's,
counts.
It's a little bit of, all
All
these
three.
things that maybe probably comes together. So that means, a lot of thoughts were put into it. At that time, people felt they gave it, or, they gave it to the person who deserved it at that time.
Okay,
So, yeah.
Steph.
That's how I felt. It wasn't called for.
Hello.
Steph, your comment.
Okay, so
You seem to be having a good morning.
He's been laughing since, but I don't know,
I don't know what's happening
where
with
she
her.
slept.
Steph, go on.
I'm just a happy child.
I know,
Okay.
right?
Okay, so with Edem, Readers, please, can we have the song? Like, can we have a feel of the song? So I think
That year, actually, his song Queenie, I love that song so
Yeah,
much.
it's
It had that
always-
Zimbabwean artist on it with Low Shaker. Had several nominations as the remix of the song, and then
Yeah.
one of them, his songs, The One, also earned him a nomination, the best rapper category of that 2015. He
Yes.
has some really amazing. That Queenie dear,
Nominations,
hey, I
yeah.
can still rap it till now.
it was a banger, man.
Yeah,
So I think it's normal for an artist to feel like
That
he's-
way.
Yes, because it's something you've worked hard for,
Mm-hmm.
and you're in expectance of it. Just for the D-Day for you to be swept off your feet, like it's not easy to be. It's not easy to forget.
yeah.
You get it? So like every circumstances or every scene that seems to be similar to whatever that you experienced then will actually bring the memory back.
Yeah.
So it's normal on the side of Edem to say that I felt I was robbed that year. It's normal. Because this song was really, it was a jam then.
Yeah, Queenie. Hey.
You get it. And this happens even in the Oscars. Talk about this guy, what's his name? Denzel's Training Day, which everyone thought wasn't one of his best movies, but he won an award for it.
Yeah.
And even just last year, Ken Promise was here
Yeah.
and said he would be surprised if he didn't get Artist of the Year.
Yeah.
So it's normal. That's something I've worked for, and I know that no matter what happens, it's
I
coming
should,
to
yeah.
me. I should get
That's
it.
that's feeling entitled
It's
for
not
something
entitled.
that it has a lot of
It's-
people in contest for the same thing. That's you being entitled. I mean,
You
you
know
should
the
it's
work
a
you-
winning and losing game. Okay, it could come to you or it could go to. You are not more deserving than the other artists.
You know the work you put in.
and they didn't put in any work.
They did.
Okay,
So you have to believe in yourself. You know the work you put in. So you have to believe yourself that I am deserving of this.
Yeah.
What's the guy's name? The incident that Edem is actually relating his issue to.
His name is quite difficult for me.
Vinicius?
Junior, yeah. He was supposed to, people thought he was supposed to win the Ballon d'Or.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
And people were actually rooting for him. And in 2015, people were actually rooting for Edem
really?
to get that title.
Yeah.
people
People
were.
did, yeah. A lot of people see it's always actually at this time it's always divided because some people would definitely be rooting for Sarkodie back then.
Yeah.
Daddy Lumba has his group that will be rooting for
Yes.
him. Miss V also had her own rooting for everybody's rooting for who they
Yeah,
love.
And
they felt
it was just unfortunate. Maybe he didn't get the vote that he was supposed to get a title, probably, because it have to do with the votes and the board too as well.
I'm trying to find that out right now. Whether it's a lot, but if it's all three of those things coming together, well, you know, people, you know how people can talk and say, "Hey, you are the one," but meanwhile, you're not the one for them. You understand?
And you yourself, you know the work you put in. That's what
Yeah.
I kept saying. You yourself, you know
but
the
then,
work you put
then
in.
the other artists also know the work
Evans
they
was
put in.
here. Evan Scott was here when we were saying he was going to take what's the name? Gospel Artist of the Year, and he said no. He's okay. He's gotten the nominations, but he didn't think he has worked to that extent to get that award that year or this year. So you know the work you put in, and you know that definitely this is coming to me. But so maybe it was rather unfortunate on his side that probably he didn't get a vote that will put him on that pedestal.
Yeah. But we're all human. We all definitely feel that way at some point.
You get it.
Well, I understand.
So I feel my brother.
You should also prepare yourself for disappointment, because it also happens, okay? Because the way you feel that you've really prepared or you've really worked hard to earn this award, somebody is also feeling the same thing. I mean, nobody is in there to lose, but then when you lose, you just congratulate the other person. You work hard and make sure that maybe the following year you can also come.
It's not that easy, Kechi.
So I'm finding out that the board is 40%, the academy is 30%, and then the public will be had the remaining of a 30% of the votes. So the board counts, that's the majority votes, and then the academy is also part of it. And they to do their minds will be somewhere else.
Yeah.
Board to be somewhere else, because usually I've heard that they had lots of arguments. So like early hours of the morning, the academy will come and do their own thing, and then the public will also vote. So it weighs. So you might think that you've done your possible best. The public will be thinking a different thing. The academy will be thinking a different thing, and then the board will definitely do their own thing. Yeah. So it depends. Sometimes you might think that you've worked hard. They also feel that somebody else has worked extremely hard. So it's human of all of us to feel that way. Stephanie.
Yeah.
So we're good on this one, the same page.
Oh, we're good. Well, okay, but I feel, Edem, if there is any compensation that's
what?
Kechi, what's your problem?
Compensation for what?
If there is any way they can just
okay, if so, then are they going to compensate the other artists as well? Because
did they come out to talk about their displeasure about it? No. So
they have a lot of over the years. A few of the artists have come out to talk about it.
He's out with his.
Everybody that comes out to voice out, or everybody that comes out to say that I deserve something, then I think I deserve to be the Queen of England.
When they are not
let me read my LPM. It says on the Saturday 29th November, Ghana will be united by music. Call your gang, because the biggest time in DJ entertainment is here. It's the 2024 Ghana DJ Awards, powered by Smirnoff. Come witness electrifying performances, thrilling DJ battles, and jam to non-stop music as Ghana celebrates under the theme United by Music. Who wins what? Who wears what? Remember, Saturday 9th November, live at the Palms Convention Center. This is the night where DJs in the game take the spotlight. Grab your tickets now at 200 Ghana cedis. Dial *713 *33100 hash. Wait, let me take that again. *713 *300 *00. Wait, this whole thing is confusing me. *173 *33 *00 hash, or visit my ticket.ghanadjawards.org. The 2024 Guinness Ghana DJ Awards is powered by Smirnoff and produced by Mercury Republic. Also sponsored by LG, CompuGhana, Electroland, Dennis Pizza, Whiteboard DJ, Store Special Ice, Media Partners, Joy Prime TV, Hits FM, Joy FM, and Adum FM. Don't miss out on Africa's biggest DJ event, the 2024 Ghana DJ Awards, united by music. Ooh, it's going to be exciting. Now, quickly, what is luck? For many, luck is what is glorious, that glorious moment when you find money in your trousers right when you are broke. I know that feeling. For others, luck is being picked out of the crowd for a reward. For us, luck is like a life-changing event where we believe everyone deserves a shot at it. Luck is coming with prizes so exciting they'll make your head spin. Want to be the luckiest? Dial *712 hash and get your ticket. More for you, buy, the better your chances of winning. And remember, when you hear that catchy jingle, it's your cue to pay attention. It could be your lucky day. Luck is on its way to you and your community, so stay sharp. The luckiest luck is here. Luck is everywhere. Well, that's it for this morning. It's been a wonderful morning. Kechi, thank you for making my morning. Thank you for being
Pleasure.
Stephanie with the laughter and imbibing it into the show. A big shout is going out to our sponsors, Betway, that sponsors the headline segment, to EcoBank, to SoccerBet, to MTN, Akona Sweet Ginger, Cowbell Coffee, Betway again, and Franco Trading Enterprise. A big shout is going out to the amazing people that have made my morning sweet. Mr. Hagler, Nisa Kialote, love. A big shout, Bradash. Thank you so much for being supportive and putting the air conditioner on a very good, so that won't be so cold. Big shout is going out to Fidelis in the corner, acting like you don't see me. I see you. Paulo, Alaji W, I'm still waiting on the two gumiso. Please, we want to listen to Queenie. We haven't listened to Edem's Queenie. We haven't listened. The show hasn't closed. My name is Ajele Doku. Thank